Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. You guys know what time it is.
It's Force time.
Yes, it is, brother. And what we about to react to?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, episode 3, part 3.
Sound like a movie series, right?
It does.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, boom, 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 part 3.
I'm here for it, man.
May the Force be with you.
Hey, shout out to all the streaming content, man. A lot of it. I appreciate it.
They hit June like a bad habit.
Yeah, man.
Just content. And I'm just happy we're able to see it, man. I think we deserve this.
I know you guys appreciate it.
I mean, think about it. We had a whole pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of content. Granted, a lot of content because we had a lot of movies and stuff. The streaming services were booming and everything like that. But not a lot of new content.
Right.
And we're finally here and we're starting to catch up. So I'm very appreciative of the idea and execution of all this stuff that's coming out.
And we get to react and talk about it.
Hell yeah, the things that we love to do.
I know what it is.
All this did was just replace video stores for us since we can't go to video stores.
Pretty much.
So let's go ahead and get into episode 3.
Let's ask him.
Part 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Are you there, Master?
He's alive, Obi-Wan.
Damn, here we go.
Oh, snap.
Promise me you will train the boy.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Don't make me kill you.
Damn.
I do not fear the dark side.
Man, this is crazy. It's surreal right now.
Help me, Master Qui-Gon. Give me strength.
Oh my gosh.
Anakin Skywalker is alive.
You complete me.
Oh, that's clean.
It looks tight. I ain't gonna lie.
For a long time.
Darth Vader has the most iconic breathing in the history of movies.
Oh, yeah. He's walking faster.
Yeah, like I know he here now.
He will pay for the Grand Inquisitor's
The Grand Inquisitor means nothing. Kenobi
Whoa.
is all that matters now.
James
Is
Earl
that
Jones is that
understood?
dude.
Yes, my lord.
I have been watching you, third sister. I know what it is you seek. Prove yourself, and the position of Grand Inquisitor is yours. Fail me, and you will not live to regret it.
Damn. I rose with that.
Which explains why she's ruthless.
He moving though.
Yeah.
Got a little more pep in that step. We almost at Soul Calibur level.
Nice.
Mapuzo. It's a mining system. Coordinates say the meeting point is further north. But as if our new friend was telling the truth.
Why would he lie?
People are not all good, Leia. Wasn't always like this here. There were fields and families.
Damn.
And then the Empire came in and ravaged it all.
But the Empire was supposed to be helping us.
Well, there are some, like your dad, who are trying to. Seems like a losing battle these days.
Oh. Okay.
I am the next in line.
Ooh.
Unity.
That was fresh.
I just spoke with Lord Vader.
Oh.
You spoke to him yourself.
He asked me to lead the hunt. Unless you feel I should follow your orders instead. Send out the probes. Do it now.
She is reckless.
I will get what I deserve. Third sister. And so will you.
She's reckless.
I hope so.
My pleasure. Hop in.
That mole is disgusting. He like a Power Ranger villain. I'm gonna destroy you, Power Rangers!
You underestimate me.
Putties, attack!
Man. Taking hits for no reason.
You look just like that thing, man. Just freaking. Make my monster growl. Where'd she get the bread
Where
from?
did you say you're from again?
Tall.
Oh, good people out in Tall. They pay their way, listen to the Empire.
Absolutely.
That's Seth Rogen.
We love the Empire.
Nice to meet like-minded folk. Nothing wrong with a little order, right?
Seth Rogen's in everything, bruh.
Transport late again? As usual. Well, hop in. Meet my new
Oh,
friend.
shoot.
Thanks, Frank.
Here we go.
He brought me here to see the place where he met my mother. Of
Wow.
course,
She's not with us anymore.
She's an actress to the T,
Very
bro.
difficult time.
What about you?
Play into it. That was
Do
perfect.
you have any information about a Jedi?
I would know one if I saw one.
You haven't heard anything.
nothing. Are you sure he's even on this planet?
They know what they're doing, Leia.
You called her Leia.
He broke
I
cover.
thought her name was Luma.
That was her mother's name. I get confused. Like I said, it's not been easy.
Damn.
Sometimes when I look at Luma, I see her mother's face.
That's true.
We all miss her very much.
He said, damn.
Well, just keep your eyes open. Report it if you see anything.
We're sorry.
My heart dropped for him. Why you say Leia? Don't. The music said don't.
Thanks, Frank. Let's move.
Stormtrooper felt bad for me. He was like, dang.
Dang.
We sorry.
We out here.
Ruthless.
We savage out here,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm contemplating. I saw that. That was dope. We ain't never got that from Stormtrooper.
I said raise your head.
Woo!
Dope. Oh, tight. Yes.
Oh, you a sucker, bro.
All right, I'm putting it down.
Okay.
I'm putting it down.
Classic. Oh. Just like that. Savage.
He still couldn't have, bro.
Yeah. That's tight.
Dang. That was tight.
That was simple but great.
Nah, G.
Let's get it.
Round 2.
Oh, yeah. We got to use the saber this time.
Get down! Get down on the ground!
Or you got more tricks? Oh, okay.
Put your head down!
Undercover, bruh. Undercover.
Come on. They'll have sent a transmission. We have to hurry.
Beautiful.
I'll take you the rest of the way.
I don't trust nobody, but let's just roll with it. Because if I wanted to get you straight to Vader, I would have did that same thing.
We need to search the premises. A Jedi was seen entering this camp. You seen anyone? Hey! I'm talking to you.
Silent but deadly.
It's just a loader. It doesn't understand. Come on.
Oh, yes,
Let's
you
try the
do.
next one.
Little does he know.
I got my own Mjolnir.
I can't wait to use it.
About to create some thunder.
That's a tight droid. That's pretty cool. Oh. Stormtroopers always get it the worst.
Bro, we just gonna have some filet humans.
Coming to you right now.
I can't imagine Obi-Wan Kenobi doing anything wrong.
It's just Ben these days.
Well, Tyler. Come on, this will take us out.
He a legend.
Ben,
Uh-oh.
what is it?
Vader.
His presence.
Got him coming off the throne for you, bruh. I want you. I need you. He's a lot faster.
I'll do it myself.
I'm with it. The downside of this whole thing is you know how it plays out.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn. Bait him.
No.
Whoa.
Okay.
I like. Just snap that fool's neck. Dad. Ugh. I didn't have a father. He was mad.
Cold-blooded. Man.
This fool. Yeah. Yeah, drag her. Yeah. I like this. That's Vader, bro.
Dang.
Give me this. Can't hide. He has to do it to a G, though. He did it to humans. They were weak.
Yeah.
They couldn't defend themselves. But it was still a cool scene.
Neither can she. She's just in the middle trying.
Let's go.
You cannot run.
There we go. There we go. He ain't got no confidence. What is this?
What have you become?
I am what you made me.
I guess use your environment to fight. You know he ain't ready.
Yeah.
You got that speed walk. I want you. I
need you.
What's Obi-Wan doing though?
The years have made you weak.
Okay. That is true though. Like when you don't train, like you begin to decline. He toying with him too.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
He breathing all that. Exit air. There it is, just going to end them. That was nice. Nice.
Now you will suffer, Obi-Wan.
Oh.
Break free, bro. Come on.
Your pain has just begun.
Feel what I felt. Dang. That's deep. Oh my gosh.
Bring him to me.
Is that me walking over there? Gonna stand there and watch this?
Rematch. Okay.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
He was right there. All right, we'll talk about it.
They'll never find him.
Progression, story progression. I guess.
Not for this.
Yeah.
Ready the transport. We have to get him to Jabin. We're going to be okay.
Don't be afraid. Come closer.
Oh crap.
Are you the one I'm supposed to meet?
Unfortunately, they couldn't make it, but I'll take you from here.
Oh. Dang. Oh, that's messed up, man. That little girl, man. I know she feeling it burn. Next time you listen to your parents. See, kids, don't do this. This is why I tell you. This is why I tell you, hey, stay in the house. Don't go outside. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing what I used to. That's what's up. Now you on this journey. Granted, she's going to learn a lot from this.
Yeah.
Her
future's looking bright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's real bright, man.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher. I was talking. I'll start off.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A lot of nostalgia fact of it. You know, you're seeing Vader. I ain't gonna lie. I love seeing Vader be put together. It's like, you know, it's like, oh shit, he finna come. Put the horns back on. Voice box. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I rose with it. I like it.
Brand new animatronics.
Yeah.
Brand new look.
Yeah, more
sleek design.
More move, more pep in his step. You know, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But I don't think this episode needed him.
No.
I think they rushed it, and I don't know why, because he was right there again. Like, this is why I don't... So if someone asked me in the comment section why I didn't like Rogue One, and this is why I didn't like Rogue One. Because you give me Vader, and he destroys human beings. He grabs them, cracks their neck, does all this. And then now it's time to go get a Jedi, and you do nothing.
Yeah.
Now you will feel my pain.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. What is this? This is just garbage.
Meanwhile.
That's weak. That's weak. There's nothing. Like, they don't. It's like they don't know what to do with Vader. You give me all these epicness when he's going against humans. But when he has to go against another Jedi, he is subpar.
And he's back to his slowing down, and he forgets what to do.
Bro, she literally. This is Vader we're talking about, y'all. And this is for the people that pretend like they know Vader, but they don't know. This fool sat there, and the fire was occurred. This chick shoots a beam, right? Boom! He looks. He goes and looks back at... Vader would have grabbed the Force and pulled her towards him. He would have felt her.
Yeah.
He would have heard her. He would have sensed her. He would have pulled her towards him. Let alone, he would have just picked up Obi-Wan and brought him towards him. While he saw...
Like he did the first time. But he didn't move him.
He saw this bootleg Halo robot walking up slowly. And he just watched him walk up and drag him away. He didn't lift him up and walk away. He dragged him away. And he walks away. His Force would have knocked the fire away.
Right.
He could have got Obi-Wan.
I don't know. They keep holding him back.
Unless next episode you're saying, I let him go so we can link up to my kids, or... Because I don't even think he knows he has kids right now.
No.
So then it got to be Yoda. So maybe he's going to link up to Yoda where he can get Yoda. I have no clue, but that's a dumb plan. You take him right then and there. Go ahead, because I don't want to say too much.
Another filler episode. I'm waiting for it to get good towards the end. I'm still kind of just like walking through it. The ending didn't do it for me.
I thought in the previous episode, I thought Obi-Wan he wasn't a stressed out man. He was a man with a plan.
Yeah.
And then it comes to find out he doesn't have a plan. Like, I'm with the idea of, suppressing your Force instinct to be undetected.
Gotcha.
But you still were found.
Yeah.
So it counteracts with Rebels to me now. When Darth Maul showed up, Obi-Wan told him, like, yo, you have not trained. You haven't done anything. And served him up. And now you're telling me Obi-Wan is getting served up by Vader?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me, because now it even counteracts with the fact that how are you supposed to train Luke if you're not even one with the Force? So now it defeats the whole purpose of New Hope to me.
But from the existing knowledge, his his counterpart is different from what he is in this. He was always prepared.
That's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, so he was always, even though he was in the shadows, futuristic and all, fugitive and everything. I think that in the other shows, they always showed him he was out working with the Alliance. He always had a crew with him. Where they're seeing him solo right now, and it's been some years. I think they're trying to longevity that gap and say that, he's not the same guy he was, though. But if you're going to do that, you should explain right then and there Revenge of the Sith time, what literally happened like right after that, because it doesn't really add up.
But Obi-Wan wouldn't have done that. How are you supposed to protect Luke if when the threat comes, you can't fight?
Yeah, we haven't even got to that yet because he's focused on Leia right now.
Because dealing with the Force, from my knowledge, doesn't necessarily have to mean you have to always use Force energy. You still need to know how to fight. Yeah. You don't forget how to fight. Obi-Wan has been fighting since he was a youngling. So now you don't know how to use your sword. You don't know no techniques. Now granted, Obi-Wan is not the best with the saber. He is not the best with the saber. Nor is mechanical Darth Vader. But it's like, damn, like I didn't. The fandom of lightsabers is always there. I love seeing the colors. I love seeing the clashing. I love all that. But it's really shitty and poor storytelling when you just debunk Obi-Wan's existence to now he's just a feeble old man scared. Because I remember in Empire Strikes Back, Yoda was still he was still moving around and doing stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like Yoda wasn't chopped liver. And we're talking like 899. Like he was up there.
He still had purpose to fulfill though.
Yoda could have gave you a fight.
Yeah.
Like you don't forget. Maul in Second Hand was different because Maul never even got to that Sith Lord level. He always stayed that tier 2 level.
Yeah.
Because he never progressed his training. But Obi-Wan became a master. If you're telling me he was just a normal Jedi, then I'll be like, okay.
But he wasn't.
He was a master.
Yeah.
You don't forget. Just living your life, you're part of the Force.
And again, we haven't seen what he's been doing pre-Revenge of the Sith. That was the last time we've seen like Jedis and Siths, unless you're gonna count the animated shows and stuff. But we never saw what that senile man was thinking. Like what was he like at that point? Because in that point he was still like father figure. He had his training and all that stuff. What happened in between then? See, those gaps still need to be filled in because this can't be directly after though. It is like the behavior doesn't line up.
What is 10 years after?
Yeah.
But it doesn't line up with Rebels.
It doesn't,
I'm basing off of Rebels. It doesn't line up because even Yoda said, I'm going to teach you how to talk to your master. So by default, he will talk to Qui-Gon Jinn. He will meditate and go into the Force and talk to Qui-Gon Jinn, which is part of his training, meaning he will become stronger with the Force.
They dumbed him down.
No matter what you do, you can't detect something that you can't understand. He doesn't have a bond with Vader. Vader was able to sense him and not even use his Force. His instinct. Vader still knows how to tap into the Force and learn instinct. Even young Leia is using her instinct. So it doesn't make any sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from my knowledge of Star Wars, I'm not basing off of any new comic book that just came out or any new Disney Plus. This is not right. It doesn't line up.
They shunned him.
Vader should be the last episode, and it should be a battle because Vader didn't even in Rebels. Vader went against Ahsoka, and he said, "I quote, you fight in the Jedi ways," and she said, "I am no Jedi." It was a different fight.
Yeah. Vader coming in it felt very gimmicky. That's why the last episode had a cliffhanger with him coming in, and it didn't feel organic.
Now it's like, now you got 3 episodes. Now you got to rescue her again.
Right. Square one again. But I mean, if he's gonna do something cool, it's gonna be in the episode 6. It
had a lot of cool elements. The people died. Stormtrooper got cut in half. Like kind of, that was
kind of been there though.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Freaking Stranger Things.
Yeah.
This is hard to come after.
You had one thing
to
do. Just show proper action.
Like,
that's all you had to do.
Like, so the Force is strong in me, man. You're basically telling me an Inquisitor is stronger than Obi-Wan right now, which is unheard of.
But if that's connected, then that can't be.
You can't do this. Obi-Wan was a master, bro. He was a master.
And he stayed ready.
Obi-Wan is better than Vader. Vader has to do half the things that keep himself from dying. He can never be fully powered. He uses the Force to live.
That's why he's so mechanical for those reasons.
He's missing body parts. He's in pain and agony.
Yeah.
He uses the Force to survive.
But now here's the thing though. So use that logic, but you have a fresh edition of Vader right now who's brand new. And he still is acting that way. You know what I mean? Like he's holding back. It's prime right now.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all,
he's
man.
Prime right now,
and
it's
this show is proving it, like Rogue One did.
He's acting like it's 1977.
A lot of cats was excited about Darth Vader showing up, killing humans. Granted, it was cool looking. Ain't nothing. Hey, like I said, Vader's OG. Come out with the red saber, handling things. But until you fight a opponent with a lightsaber that is a master level, and you defeat them, you will never get the credit as one of the illest Jedis of all time, or Siths, or whatever you want to call yourself these days.
We still haven't seen it.
You'll never. Anakin, miss me, bruh. Nope, you'll never get it. Great pilot, I'll give you that. Seen with my own 2 eyes. But Jedi, nah, G. Because even with Count Dooku, I will never, ever accept that. I know for a fact Sidious tricked that plan for Count Dooku to be defeated. And that's just how it is. Because Count Dooku is the best with the saber, bruh. And second to that is Master Mace. So, there's nothing Anakin can do. Rage, no. The illest with the saber is Count Dooku. That's why he was feared.
Let me ask the question: Are they trying to prolong this series? Like after this is not coming back, is it?
No, it's done.
Okay.
One and done mission, but I just don't understand. You're giving
because that's what it feels like. It's going to be exposition, and then we're going to get something great probably in episode 6, and then we got to wait for something later on to come down. And I think that's what they're doing. I think they're prolonging it. It's because you got 3 episodes and nothing's happened yet,
bro.
Nothing's happened yet.
Like.
They're going to do that. That's why it's 6 episodes.
Y'all could have just did a Inquisitor episode. Just did the Inquisitors.
A pilot.
Yeah, I'd have watched that more than...
That's what it's looking like, just on the surface.
I said in the last video, the Force is telling me we finna get... Yeah. They didn't have to do Obi-Wan like that. They had to do him like that. Yeah. Obi-Wan need to put some spec on his name. He needs some spec on his name.
This is the show that was supposed to open up a lot of things. With his character alone, yeah. You guys are sidelining him in his own series.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
All right.
And it's unfortunate because I like Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
But he's doing his best with the material they got, man. But it's like it's not hidden. It's not hidden. Yeah.
Man, especially after if Rebels never existed, I would accept it. I would literally accept it.
See, it's in your mind.
Because of Rebels. Yeah. Y'all remember in Rebels, Maul was running things. He was feared. Yeah. Like, yo, Maul's name. Hey. Maul might be a little sick, but 6 legs he's got, bro. Maul over there handling it.
And I understand why people didn't want to interfere with that because it seemed like they were going to combine that. But in a sense, I think it would have helped if we saw that in live action to get a perspective on that. Because then you can fill in like what new flashbacks and new scenes that would led to that.
But that's what the end of Solo was. Remember,
to get
the Han Solo movie was Maul.
Right.
But the thing was,
but nobody embraced that.
Obi-Wan served Maul up.
Yeah.
He went wop wop. He was done. So if you're telling me a Maul who is feared somewhat in the galaxy because he's running and killing fools with a dual saber, he's a cold son of a gun with that thing.
You got to show it in live continuity. You got to show it.
And then now
because people keep separating it.
Obi-Wan serves him up. Ahsoka fights Vader and lives, and Vader's missing half a mask. And now you're telling me. Like, I'm confused with the new Disney Plus take on Star Wars because Boba Fett came and the whole thing of Mandalorian bringing that fire, bringing that rage, that heat, that artillery, and in his own show got served up by ninjas. I don't know what you're doing. I'm okay with it if you're going to say, hey, debunk everything that we've learned from the previous shows, and we're going to start a whole new canon. Now I'm able to say, well, this is new. This is their take.
They're nice, my friend. They're nice.
But then when you use the canon and then you debunk the characters to prolong the story, now you're telling me you have poor story writing. And then your action is subpar. Now you're telling me you have poor directing. And then I think the little girl's doing a good job. But she's doing a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith. She's reading her lines while she speaks. I just want to say that. I noticed it. That's not me. That's you. I'm noticing it. So now the acting is kind of like, you're throwing me out of it. Some would say she's young. But I just watched Stranger Things, and there's no excuses. It is what it is. This episode kind of took me out of it to complete, like,
they're holding back character arcs
for no reason
that we need to see, that we need clarification on, and that's the problem. Star Wars, it always comes back to questions, but will we get answers? This series is known for questions that are just floating in the air, but never any grand payoff.
That's
always the thing.
I like the development of Leia. I get it.
Yeah.
But
again, bro, she's like the highlight of the show. But it's called Obi-Wan Kenobi. Leia's the highlight of the show.
The rebels' hidden fort.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Vader, release him.
As you wish.
I think
I don't see confident, knowledgeable Obi-Wan Kenobi. I see a lost old man.
But why?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
He knew the assignment, the plan. Separate the twins. Make sure Vader does not, or Sidious does not get to the twins. Go into hiding. Train them when he is ready.
Yeah.
He will begin his training. You're giving him side things to train with, but you can't fight no more.
We got to go back into RPG mode.
Like that
Have him do some
I'm
stuff.
lost, bro.
Go. Even showing him train a little bit, I think would help. Just to see, you gotta show him with the lightsaber doing something, because it looks like he just got
burned, bro.
He's just there.
He just got burned, bro.
Oh,
I'm a little disappointed in the development of Obi-Wan, because I thought he was a man with a plan. Now he's just a scary old man, and I thought the whole thing was, I'm not that person anymore. I thought that was a cover up. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Ben. Yo.
All right.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking these are cover-ups. And, in fact, he has changed his whole... I don't know. I want to know what y'all think in the comments down below. Tell me what you think about the show so far. Yeah, it was cool seeing Vader, but he still is a subpar character to me. He has not proven himself as the man. You keep bodying and keep bullying human beings.
It up.
You're not fighting, and you never give him an obstacle to go through. I want to see him fight against another Jedi with skill sets. I don't want to see him going against babies. I don't want to see him going against humans. Yeah, it's cool to see you use your power and float and crack fools' legs and stuff. Did it all the time in Unleash the Force or Force Unleashed. But I don't want to see it no more. I want to see him fight, bro. I came to see a battle, man. It's like going to watch a boxing match and there's no knockout. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
Square one again. Yeah.
If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm J3.
On the Shogun.
Woo!
Ninja Assassin.
100,000 subscribers, y'all.
We coming.